If you're looking for a fragrance that is warm, dense, smoky, creamy, and sensual, then you're looking for Louis Vuitton's Nuit De Feu. It's a fragrance that embodies its name perfectly. In the dark of night, scents of incense rise from the shadowy hollows in the dunes. Plunged into the icy night, the desert seems frozen under an endlessly star-studded sky. In the heart of this darkness, a campfire is crackling. Its dancing flames warm the travelers, its smoke curling upwards into the sky. In this moment, this sense of eternity has inspired the master perfumer Jacques Cavalier to create a vibrant tribute to incense, a sacred scent revered down the ages and across cultures. It is a signature ingredient in Nuit De Feu, with 3 exceptional essences in its trail, softened by an exclusive infusion of natural leather and glorified by a powerful musk accord. The incense molds the mystical scrolls of oud wood into a perfume that resonates with the history of the world. That is per Louis Vuitton's website. Now, this fragrance was released in 2020, and it's part of their luxury brand's Middle Eastern lineup, and it features other fragrances such as Le Sable Rose and Ombre Nomade, which is very popular as well. It's made in an eau de parfum concentration, and the price point begins at $365 for a 100ml bottle and $535 for a 200ml bottle. That is in US. Louis Vuitton also offers refills for their fragrances at their locations, so you just carry your bottle into one of the stores and they will refill it for you at a fraction of the price. Taking a look at the bottle, you get this dark blue tinge followed by a heavy, well-built cover engraved with Louis Vuitton in gold. The cap is secured very well and the atomizer has no issues. It has official notes of white incense, black incense, natural leather, and oud wood. The incense takes the forefront of this fragrance, with the oud acting as a supporting character. It's not really stepping into the light until the dry down of the fragrance. The leather is also infused into the opening of the fragrance in such an elegant way, and it makes way for such a heavy-hitting incense-oud combination like no other. The dry down does lose a lot of that hard-hitting incense from the opening, but it makes way for that oud wood to really shine. And it reminds me a lot of Tom Ford's oud wood fragrance, just with an edge of creaminess that still lingers on to the end. Many other people have drawn comparisons to Dior's Bois d'Argent, which unfortunately I have had not the pleasure of smelling as yet. A drawback, however, would be in its name, the Fiery Night. You'd expect a bit more of a peppery scent from this fragrance, however you just seem to get pops of what seems like black pepper, even though black pepper is not an official note in this fragrance. This is a beeline fragrance, so you won't get this fragrance changing much on you while it transitions to a dry down. You're just going to get the notes through and through. With such intense notes, it's no surprise that this fragrance is long lasting on my skin. It doesn't leave much of a sillage that trails for meters on end, and its projection is not going to choke a room out. It stays close to the skin. It's not clinging to your skin, however it's not screaming out to people 6 feet away from you. And with that being said, it's not a weak fragrance. This fragrance succeeds in finding that sweet spot of just being pleasantly appealing to the nose. One particular I do have when purchasing fragrances, however, is having a fragrance that lasts. Depending on the price I spend on a fragrance, I expect that fragrance to last. However, Nuit De Feu delivers that lasting impression on my skin perfectly. This is a fragrance that can excel at night, and I picture it to go very well at outgoing areas such as cigar lounges or open settings from a bar or restaurant. While you're around friends, family, and loved ones, you experience an amazing fragrance while making amazing experiences.